Hi.
Hey, David.
Hi, David.
Hey.
My name is Kristina Avila. I'm 25. I live in Whittier. And this is my fiance.
Vincent. I'm 27. I also live in Whittier. I met Kristina about 8 years ago at my work at a record store.
Yes, and we've been together ever since. We took a trip where we backpacked across Europe a few years ago, and our favorite place that we visited by far was Paris, was France. It was just so beautiful and so romantic. It's the city of love. Even though we were only there a few days, it was enough to make an impression and really inspire us for our wedding. The planning process has been so hectic. We were engaged in Christmas of '09, and ever since then, our main focus has been planning for the wedding, saving for the wedding, and just trying to make it the most special day that we can for ourselves, our families, our friends, and just anyone who attends. Our budget is $5,000. Our inspiration for our wedding. This is from the movie Marie Antoinette, and you can see there's like great desserts in the background, a huge just spread. That's what I would love to see in our wedding. Just, food and desserts everywhere. The color palette is also amazing. It's like that powder blue and the pink and the cream. It's just gorgeous. I love it. Right now our color palette is pink because one color is a lot cheaper than having several colors. This is another picture that I printed out. It's an ad, and it's just a girl floating over Paris, carefree. It's whimsical, it's fun. It has the pastels again in the color palette, and it's just something that I can look at and makes me happy. Okay, so then the last picture I have is the fashion inspiration. This is from the Dior Cruise 2011 collection, and he made just these stunning gowns, kind of vintage inspired gowns in pastel hues, and they're just so pretty. I wish that my bridesmaids and I could have something even similar to this. So now we're going to show you our venues. We are having the ceremony at Our Lady of Guadalupe Catholic Church, and our reception venue is the Pudding Stone Resort. It's a hot tub resort. Our reception itself will take place on this lawn. Our guest tables will be set up here, and our DJ will be in this area here where it says gift certificates. Hopefully that'll be gone, and hopefully these horrible plastic palm trees will be gone as well. And this is another shot of the lawn where the reception's going to take place. The only problem with this is that guests from the hot tub resort will be walking through our reception in towels, flip-flops, swimsuits. Okay, so these are the things that I have so far for my fabulous French wedding. I have a couple Eiffel Towers that are also a candle holder. I've also been collecting milk glass for almost a year. From any thrift store I've been on the hunt, it's been really hard to find. We also have lanterns. We have poodles that we're going to just kind of scatter around. I made these table numbers myself. They have the number and then a map of Paris in the background. I also collected these trays from thrift stores. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do with these yet, but we'll see. Vintage French postcards. For gifts for the guests, we're going to make cookies shaped like Eiffel Towers using this cookie cutter. Okay, so since we couldn't really afford any linens, what I decided to do instead, since it's French and let them eat cake, is to buy some wrapping paper and make table runners out of it. I wish I'd been able to make it more grand or more professional looking. I let all the bridesmaids pick their own dresses because I wanted them to feel comfortable and feel beautiful on the day. So this is one of them. They're all going to be in this kind of pinky nude hue, the dress. It's a Spanish style kind of A-line gown, and it has a lot of lace and beading. The biggest obstacle by far has been the fact that Vincent and I and our families are going to be doing the whole setup of the reception and ceremony space in the gap between our ceremony and our reception. Also, we're going to have to clean up after our reception. We're going to stay over. We only have an hour to get everything cleaned up.
We're not going to have a photographer, so hopefully one of my little cousins or whoever has a camera will take enough pictures to give to us. We're not going to have a cake because we can't afford a cake.
What we're going to do is either buy some store-bought round cakes or make some at home the day before. We're going to have a lot of disposable plates, cups, you know, just things that we can easily clean up and get rid of, just because we're going to be doing the setup and the breakdown of the event. So now we're going to describe what our dream wedding would be.
And this is where you come in, David.
Yes, this is where David comes in, because I have just an over-the-top amazing vision for our wedding. It's France, so I was thinking just a lot of pastels, you know, lush fabrics. As far as fashion, definitely couture fashion. Nothing, you know, plain, nothing simple, something loud and over the top. Also, we'd love to have just a huge spread of desserts, food, a feast, you know, like a feast that you would think would be held in Versailles.
Our feast is nowhere near that right now.
Yes, we're having crepes. We would just love to have more of, you know, more food, more drinks, more desserts. It would just be amazing. Also, we would love to have an outdoor wedding. The Versailles gardens are so gorgeous. They're sculpted, there are topiaries everywhere, and we would just love that feel. We would love to have the venue for the ceremony and the venue for the reception in the same place. It would make it so much easier for our guests. It would take so much stress out of the day. As for us, really, I guess the most important thing would be for it just to be a special, stress-free day.
Yeah, stress-free.
So we could really enjoy, you know, our marriage and
get it off to a good start.
Get it, exactly.
Yeah.
Get ourselves a good kickoff.
Yeah. And we hope that you can make that happen.
Yes, please, 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 please pick us.
Thank you.
We'd be so grateful.